Say, what's the word, chat? Damn. Say, what's the word, chat? What's the word, Dolo gang, man? Say, how y'all feeling, man? I'm feeling good. Hope y'all feeling better, man. Say, I ain't gonna lie. I found a great Ferrari video. I'm not gonna lie. Appreciate y'all for 68 subscribers. I don't be saying that really much. I ain't gonna lie. But say, I found a vape. I said a vape. What? Don't do vape. I found a great Ferrari video. Okay, if you're a Ferrari dude, Ferrari girl, you know what I'm saying? If y'all like Ferraris, you can't just get in the club like that, twin. How you hang from outside the club, you can't even get in for it. You know what I'm saying? So my man's right here about to break it down for how you can really get into the Ferrari space, a real VIP. You know what I'm saying? 600 in the world. So y'all can see on the top right corner, $19 million. I was watching this video. I'm intrigued. Let's go, man.
Today we are talking about what does it take to become a top Ferrari customer. As far as I know, I'm the only person that is an actual Ferrari top customer making a video about what it actually takes to be a Ferrari top customer. First of all, what is that? The top Ferrari customers are roughly the top 600 collectors of...
Let's get this understood. Lamborghini is better.
Ferraris in the world. Why does that even matter? Well, that gets you the exclusive access to their most coveted, highly collectible cars at MSRP. What am I talking about? Well, let's look at the market today. Currently, a LaFerrari is selling for about $5 million.
God damn, what? Shit. Oh, shit. What? Oh, snap.
When that car came out, depending on your spec, ours was spec'd out very well, and the MSRP was $1,749,000. So my journey becoming
$6 million.
Becoming a top Ferrari customer started back in about 2017. I thought I would walk into the Ferrari dealership local in my town, make a huge splash, and just cut straight to the top and become one of their most valuable customers. At the time, they were selling the Ferrari Californias and the 488s. I bought my wife a Ferrari California for $220,000.
I don't lie, it's ugly. It's like an Aston Martin.
I bought a used 488 coupe for $350,000. I had to buy the used cars at the dealership.
So you got to buy the used cars first. You can't just go to a Ferrari dealership and buy a Ferrari. You got to go to Chicago, go to somebody 32 miles away and get your Ferrari.
To gain access to then order my very first brand new Ferrari, which I also did that day. I ordered the 488 Spider at an MSRP of $430,000. So day one, I walk in, I buy 3 Ferraris. I spent exactly...
Oh, hold up. You got 3 Ferraris the first day,
$1 million, and come to find out, all that did was make me an active Ferrari customer, not even a VIP. Today, to do that exact same thing, when you walk into a dealership, you cannot just walk in brand new off the street and order a new Ferrari, which means you need to buy a used car from that dealer. I would argue you need to buy 3, just like I did on my first day. And if
you need to buy 3 Ferraris the first day to even. Why do people even care about getting a Ferrari club? Like, what is the big pizzazz? You know what I'm saying? What's the get up for?
If I were walking in today, what would I do? I would buy a used SF90. They're a bargain right now at $400,000. That's a 1,000 horsepower car. I'd buy a used 296, get the GTB, get the cheapest one you can.
296, goodness gracious, you don't do the icy though. Kinda, not really.
That's around $350,000.
$350,000
or take. You're absolutely gonna have to buy a GT car, so buy a used Roma. That's $250,000.
Roma.
Coincidentally, today you still walk in
$750,000
for that total.
We have never mind.
It out to be $1 million. Now, your goal is to become a top Ferrari customer. So that means you're gonna have to have one of every new production car on order at a minimum. You're gonna place an order for an SF90 Spider. Those are around $650,000, moderately spec'd out. Our SF90,
$650,000, goodness gracious, my goodness gracious.
90 Spider, we spec'd out a little bit heavy, and it was $715,000. Or a Ferrari 296, again.
He's $1.6 million in the hole.
You're gonna have to spec these cars out, at least to a moderate degree.
Why do you have to spec it out? What if I don't want to spec it out? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? I just want a Ferrari, okay?
And let's face it, carbon fiber is very expensive, and that's what you're going to
Carbon
spec the car
fiber.
out with. So you're going to end up with a moderately spec'd out 296 GTS for about $500,000. Ours was $535,000, and I did not go crazy on the specs. Next, you're going to have to order a new GT car, and as we just saw released this week, the Amalfi. That's about a $280,000 base MSRP car. Again, no Ferrari.
He said that like a rich man. He said 280-ish something, we got that much. That's how he said it, Jack.
Leaves the
exactly
factory
what he just
as
said,
the base. You're going to have to spec it out. Even if you spec it out somewhat modestly, you're going to spend about $350,000. And let's not forget, they have the pure sock.
Bro, he's spending this much money on a car. Now I'm really feeling poor, okay? I'm really feeling poor now, okay, Chad? He just spent $2.1 million on a Ferrari, Chad. He has this sitting in the backyard in the garage of his house.
The Ferrari SUV or FUV, Ferrari Utility Vehicle. Pro tip, do not refer to it as an SUV when you walk in the dealership.
Or they will not sell you the car.
It's highly frowned upon. Moderately spec. $450,000.
For real with this, Chat. You say the wrong name of the car. They're not selling you shit.
Yes, we went carbon fiber everywhere, but we didn't do special paint or anything like that. So it could have been even more, believe it or not. And you got to order the new Dodici Cilindri if you really want to impress the
Dodici what? It's called a Cilindri.
Sales manager and the general manager there. Pronounce it correctly. Dodici Cilindri. Don't call it 12 Cilindri. Again, model.
Ferrari Dodici Cilindri. Man, if you don't go get that 12 cylinder, man, go park it out front, get that thing ready for me.
Spec'd out about $650,000. Ours was $720,000. Again, we went crazy on the carbon fiber inside. Now we did put a nice stripe going down the middle.
How much money does he have?
Upgraded paint, not a super special paint. Nonetheless, getting all those cars on order today is going to run you about $2.6 million. You have now spent $3.6 million with the brand. Congratulations. You are now a VIP. You are not getting access to an SF90XX. You're not getting...
Dang, SF90F. SS. What? This joke look crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. Why can't we just get that? Why? What is the purpose? Why can't we just get... Probably because everybody would have...
The next special version of the Dodici Cilindri, for example, the 812 Superfast, they came out with the 812 Competizione or Competizione Aperta, which is the spider version of that.
These don't clean, though. I ain't gonna let you.
Car. You're not getting those cars. You will be able to order your cars pretty quickly and early in line.
Is that road legal?
And you'll be invited to a lot of Ferrari events.
No matter.
But you are not in the top 600 in the world yet. Now we get into the real money. But before we get into that, let's talk about the watch of the
real money. So $350,000. It's not real money. Oh my God, my mindset. Jesus, I gotta grow my mindset. I'm thinking he just spent $350,000 like 5 different times, bro.
Today I'm rocking the yellow gold.
We ain't coming for that game. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't coming for that.
Ferrari's also included a new line of very, very limited edition cars known as the Icona cars. Currently, there's the Monza SP1, SP2.
Why would you even buy that? Like, what is this? Like, what? What is that? You're gonna fly out the car.
And now one of the most beautiful cars to come from Maranello in quite some time, SP3 Daytona. Absolutely remarkable, beautiful car. Ferrari actually looks at their collectors of these cars as these are 2 different verticals of cars. There's the top 6 cars, and now there's the Icona cars. So to have access to both of those cars, you need to have some of those in the garage. If I were starting out today from zero, I would go buy a LaFerrari. Hopefully you can get a bar.
Okay, right. Just go straight out buy a LaFerrari. Like, okay. I'm trying to join the Ferrari club. Okay. What should I go buy? A LaFerrari. How much is that going for?
We're getting at about $4.7 million.
Oh my God damn. Oh my God damn. 4.7 million.
Currently, they're trading closer to 5. I put 4.7 million here on my little spreadsheet. Just like me, you're probably going to negotiate very hard. Once you've acquired your beautiful LaFerrari, next up will be an Enzo.
Do you know what Enzo. All right, before we even get into this, do you know what I can do with 4.7 million, Chat? Oh my God.
Minimum, you need that Enzo in your collection to become a top customer because it's produced in even more limited numbers than the LaFerraris. 499 LaFerraris produced. There was 399 Enzos produced. 400 if you count the one produced for the Pope. But that gives you a bit.
Of course. The Pope got one. Okay. I see what's going on here.
car in even smaller numbers. From there, you also need to have at least one of the Icona cars in your collection.
Why? I don't want that. Like, that's not even, that doesn't really do nothing for me, gang.
If it were me, I think that going out and buying the current Daytona SP3 probably gives you the best bet of getting the next car, which will be the SP4. Highly speculated that car is going to be released sometime next year. I don't have bona fide facts on that. So you do still have time.
Yeah, catch your breath. Catch your breath. I know it's a lot. But I want to say it. I'm mind boggled right now, bro.
If you happen to be sitting with that kind of money to buy your way to the top and hopefully get access to the SP4. This way you now have two of the big six, and you've got at least the most recent Icona car in your collection. And currently, Enzos are selling for about $4.5. I know
$4.5 million. Jesus. He got his eyes closed right now. He can't even believe it. Look at the Pope up there.
The yellow one just sold for $5 million 2 weeks ago. And the SP3s, the Daytona SP3s, are currently selling for at least $6.5 million, probably a little bit more. But that's still not enough. You still, I would...
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Or you need to go...
Hey, I wanted to say it for a minute, chat. I ain't just going on YouTube, okay? YouTube, I don't really know about all the rules about cursing on YouTube, but I know my kids are. I know my kids. I know my videos are restricted for kids, okay?
In 812 Competizione, I would go ahead and get the coupe.
What if? Okay, out of all Ferraris, he said, this is probably one of the top 3 I would have chosen. I couldn't even be able to get it because I have to buy 15 to 20 other cars. I'm already 19 million in debt.
Because it's about
we already 19 bands in debt.
Cheaper than the Spider, and you can pick up an 812 comp for about $1.8 million. I believe you're probably going to need.
Okay. Because probably like this so exclusive, like. So you mean to tell me, bro? The last Ferrari cost 6.5. This is 1.8. You would think this was 6.5.
Another limited edition V8 in your collection? Go get a 458 Speciale Aperta, not the coupe. Yes, the coupe's a great car. They made a lot more of them. You've got to build your collection out of limited numbered cars. The cars that are produced in the lower volume, the more limited they are, the more points and weight it carries in your Ferrari profile. The most recent one sold for just a little over $1.6 million. This is still not enough for you to become a top Ferrari customer. Now we've got to talk about...
Man, I'm $22 million in the hole. Why do I even care at this point? I have all these Ferraris. If you come see my car collection, I post my car collection. You don't know what time it is, right? I'm a Ferrari head, man. So why I have 32 Ferraris in the... Bro, I have 55 Ferraris in the backyard, bro. I have 87 Ferraris in the backyard.
The actual true history of the Ferrari brand, which we all know is born in racing. And I am proud to say that racing is still very, very strong in the Ferrari DNA today. It's very important. You absolutely must be participating in one of 2 forms of racing with Ferrari. I'm going to talk about the cheap form of it. Well, cheap, if you will. More economical version. I currently do race in the Ferrari Challenge Series. I absolutely love it. But I started out last season in Club Challenge, where essentially you're going out there and you get a bunch of practice sessions all weekend long, but you're not wheel-to-wheel competing and racing with the other drivers on the track at that time. It's a great way to get into racing. Currently, a 296 Challenge car is about $430,000, but you need about another $35,000 of equipment, radio, TPMS, and different elements needed inside the...
I don't even want it. Like, at this point, I don't even want it. I don't even want a Ferrari. This make me only want a Ferrari. Like, this is giving, like, Lamborghini all day.
That car for it to be cleared and be ready to participate in the Ferrari track event. You're going to have 6 Club Challenge weekends per year. It costs about $25,000 per day to run that race car. So that's about $75,000 a weekend across 6 different track weekends. And you're going to spend about $450,000. Now, mind you, it's good.
Yeah, I'll be a bougie rich person. You know, I'll be cheap. I ain't gonna lie. If I have millions of dollars, I'll be very cheap. I'm not gonna lie. I say that now, but I ain't gonna lie. I'll buy me expensive things, but it's like, I'm gonna make me a P.O. box, okay? The more subscribers I get, hey, I'm gonna weigh y'all stuff, man. Say, man, weigh y'all clothes. I'm gonna make me a P.O. box. Y'all send me some clothes over with in the video, man.
It's gonna be more expensive than that. That's a guarantee. If you're out there learning, you're gonna have mishaps, and you're gonna have probably some small scrapes and things like that along the way. You're gonna break some things along the way. You are gonna have repair costs. I realistically would budget another $150,000 on top of that for your challenge race season. Now, you're getting very, very close. You've spent just shy of $24 million at this point. The good news is...
Look at him with a smile on his goddamn fool. He spent $24 million, bro. $24 million. My brain can't even fathom right now. I would have bought a lot of land. A lot of land. I probably would have bought him some Hellcats, some Mustangs, some JDM cars. For sure. That's $1 million right there in cars. That's like 20 cars right there. $1 million. Like, bro, like, I'd have bought me a lot of land, bro. Invested a lot, bro. Oh my God, bro.
The final box that I'm going to insist that you check to guarantee you become a Ferrari top customer is cavalcades. And you need to do at least one of those a year. So participate in one of these cavalcades. They have them all over the world. They are absolutely...
I don't even like this, bro. I don't even like going in the water, bro. I'm like, bro, what, bro?
Extraordinary events. My wife and I just got back from the 30-year celebration.
I ain't gonna lie, this kind of looks fun. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like a lot of bougie, uppity folks, you know?
Celebration of the Ferrari F50 cavalcade. It was absolutely amazing. We drove some incredible...
Do I see any colored folk? I see no colored folk. Colored folk? Yeah, you have to own like 50 freaking Ferraris to be here, right?
Roads throughout Italy in our F50. We chose to fly our car over because of the value of that car today. That car is roughly $7 million currently today. We flew it over and we flew it back. Now, let's just...
How much money does he have? Like,
say you participate in a cavalcade that's built around maybe some of the more modern cars, and you send over a Ferrari that's not nearly $7 million.
I gotta see his collection. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see his collection. So bad.
Value. Maybe you send over your SF9, your 296, and maybe you want to try to save a lot of money, and I suggest that you do, shipping the car via boat over to Italy or whatever country you participate in the cavalcade in, and boat it back. That will save you a tremendous amount of money. That will save you probably about $40,000 versus flying it there and flying it back. Even if you do that, plus the cost of the cavalcade, it's the least expensive box to check, but you need to check it. It's going to run you about $75,000. Now, you've got three of Ferrari's most iconic, most limited edition, big cars in your collection. You've got everything on order. You've got at least 3 or 4 or 5 cars in the garage currently, in addition to your big cars. You're now racing with Ferrari. You've got your race car. You're participating in events.
At this point, I'm just watching the video at this point, chat. You ain't gonna lie.
And you're doing cavalcades. You've spent just shy of $24 million. Now, you spent your $24 million, and congratulations, you are most likely inside the top 600 Ferrari customers in the world. None of these rules were set by Ferrari. None whatsoever. They did not create this checklist and everybody to go out there and check all those boxes and then we all just went and did it. That's not what happened at all. This is how much enthusiasm and passion there is around the Ferrari brand. We are in competition as consumers with one another, so that when Ferrari does...
I'm thinking Ferrari had this whole thing set up, and Ferrari, you know what I'm saying, got the big old hoorah. This is just a car community, rich folk thing. So okay. So basically, this is just a car. So basically, what he just basically summed all up. Rich folks love Ferraris. Whatever rich person have the most rare Ferrari, my collection is better than yours type, you know? And we go to this big old event every year and showcase our most rarest Ferraris. See who has the best Ferrari. That's rich folk, you know? I hope y'all enjoyed that video, because I am not watching the next 3 minutes of this video. Okay, because it's a lot of good Ferraris in this video. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of good Ferraris that I would love to buy, you know? But as far as like a whole collection, you know, I probably need about 2, 3. You know, I'll probably have more Lambos. But then again, I don't need a whole lot of Lamborghinis. I probably about 2 Lamborghinis. I need a Lamb truck with a Mansory or a good wide body kit on it. I'm probably about 2 Lambo cars, bro. A couple JDMs. I ain't gonna lie. I needed a Hellcat just to say I got a Hellcat. You dig? I need a Honda Civic. I need a couple Toyotas. You know, I like JDMs, you know, but V8s, I need a couple Mustangs. I ain't gonna lie. I need at least like 2 Lambos. At least 2. You know, we gotta at least have 2. But say, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you made it to the end of the video, shout out to you, gang. I'm not gonna lie, gang. If you dig in the hat, you dig. Yeah. Hope y'all have a good day. Do what y'all need to do. And yeah. Safety, man.